Tim Tebow is known as one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time. In his 4 years at the University of Florida, Tebow threw for 9,200 passing yards, 88 passing touchdowns, and he ran in 57 rushing touchdowns. He was rewarded as the 2007 Heisman Trophy winner, and he led the Gators to not one, but 2 national championships. Then in 2010, Tebow would go on to the NFL draft, where he would be drafted 25th overall by the Denver Broncos. Tebow's career is one that is regarded as a failure for a player of his college status. But today we're going to be talking about just how bad Tim Tebow's career was. But before we do that, I'm just going to introduce myself. Hey y'all, I'm MacArthur Moore. I'm a sports YouTuber that makes NBA, NFL, NASCAR, NCAA, and golf content. So if you enjoy any of those things, it would mean the absolute world to me if you would hit that red subscribe button down on the bottom of your screen, sharing these videos with your friends, and also, if you want to make sure you watch every single one of my videos, hit that little bell beside the subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. Also, if you want to see even more of my content, I am very active on my Instagram and my Twitter, and those will be linked down in my description below. Tim Tebow began his NFL career as a backup to starter Kyle Orton. However, in Week 15, Tebow would get the opportunity to start against the Oakland Raiders. Tebow would go 8 for 16 for 138 yards. He threw 1 touchdown, and he also ran in a touchdown. The Raiders would defeat Tim Tebow's Broncos 39-23, and Tebow would finish out the rest of the year and would finish the year with 654 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. In 2011, it had seemed as though the Broncos had gone back with good old Kyle Orton. However, the Broncos decided that Kyle Orton kind of sucked at football. So in Week 4, Tebow was back to being the full-time starter of the Denver Broncos, and he actually led the Broncos to an 8-8 record, which was good enough for a playoff spot where Tebow would miraculously lead the Broncos past the favored Pittsburgh Steelers. However, this amazing run would not last long, as Tebow would get absolutely demolished by the New England Patriots 45-10. Things would only get worse for Tebow, as the Broncos would sign a 5-year, $96 million contract with Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning. So obviously there was no spot for Tebow on the Broncos. The Broncos then decided to deal him away to the New York Jets for a 4th and 6th rounder. And you might say, MacArthur, this is great. The Jets are no good. Mark Sanchez is the guy there. There is no way that Tebow is not the starter for the Jets, right? Well, wrong. The Jets went for Mark Sanchez. So for Tim Tebow in the city where dreams are made of, the only type of dream Tebow was getting was a nightmare. And that nightmare was having to sit behind Mark Sanchez week after week after week. Tebow would only complete 6 passes for 39 yards and 0 touchdowns. After that, he would leave the Jets and try to join the New England Patriots. However, he would never make the regular season roster. Tebow was then out of the NFL for 2013 and 2014. However, was given another chance in 2015 with the preseason roster of the Philadelphia Eagles. Much like the Patriots, however, this did not pan out for Tebow, and he was cut before regular season began. Tebow then decided, hey, maybe this football thing isn't for me. I'm going to try another professional sport, and that sport was baseball, as he spent the next 5 years of his life trying to become an MLB starter. This did not work, and he never made it past AAA, and in fact, many times the only reason he was there was to put butts in seats and to sell tickets. And it worked. However, Tebow then decided, okay, baseball's not really for me. Let's try this football thing one more time. And he would reunite with former college coach Urban Meyer with the Jacksonville Jaguars. However, it wouldn't be for a quarterback spot, as the Jaguars had recently drafted Clemson star Trevor Lawrence. Urban Meyer wanted Tim Tebow to play tight end, and well, let's just say it didn't go so well. Shocker! Tim Tebow was then out of the NFL for the last time, and he unofficially retired. And I don't believe we'll be seeing Tim Tebow back in the NFL anytime soon. All in all, Tebow threw for 2,400 yards, 17 touchdowns, threw 9 interceptions, and ran in 12 rushing touchdowns. In 2022, Tim Tebow is able to be in his true element, and that is philanthropy. He started the Tim Tebow Foundation, where he can help people in need. That is a great, great thing. Tebow has also always been very unapologetic about his Christian beliefs, and he's constantly trying to spread the gospel through his books and his messages that he preaches throughout the United States. That is something that I can respect from the former Heisman winner for sure. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you did, like this video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have an awesome day.